Good morning, everyone, all you Kaiju fans out there. I hope you're doing fine. And I'm just bringing this little video together. Well, when I say bringing it together, throwing it together. But this is going to be one of those, not so much quick and dirty, but special ones. It's going to be my take on Godzilla minus one. And also, I have a little something that got into the mail the other day and share with you. But with that being said, let's talk about minus one. And when I discuss it, it's not going to be any spoilers because I, myself, want individuals to experience it for themselves. So, with that being said, this film is such a great film. This film has reinforced my faith in good cinema, very in cinema, period. Cinema has been waning for a good while, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, but anyone else can dictate that how they want to say it. But this film, it is such a beautifully crafted, just just good old fashioned storytelling with good characters, and it just makes me real, just fills me with joy knowing that someone was able to take a typical, pretty much a kaiju premise, a typical genre that's monster making, and make it more than that. To kind of reinforce what I'm trying to say is this film did not live up to my expectations. And by that, what I mean is it blew away my expectations. My whole outcome of this film was so blown away. It was not what I expected to be. It was more than that. It was such a incredibly beautifully moving individual of just individual film that let me know that yes, this is what filmmaking is all about, telling a story, and hopefully people who watch get a real joy out of watching it. And I have to say, with this film, the thing that really moved me was the characters. You know, even though the main antagonist is Godzilla, he's pretty much that's what we go to see it for. But he is so, oh my God, he is such a driving force in here. He's a real threat, to the system. But the fact of the matter is, when you see him, he's like, mm-mm, he's not one to be messed with. But no, this film really just made me feel with joy, knowing that someone out there knows how to do films right. You know, this artist, this director, who's actually the visual effects supervisor too, knows how to just do a beautiful film. And I have to say, in the film, there's plenty of emotions, and I myself personally, I cried on certain scenes, especially in the third act, which I will not discuss. I will not discuss the film period in terms of what goes on and whatever. But I feel I wouldn't want to rob no one of the experience by going to see it themselves. As a kaiju fan, I want you to experience that, seeing Godzilla on the screen and embracing knowing that he's there and you're enjoying that. But also for someone like myself, who's a film aficionado, who is a film goer, film lover, I want you to experience that yourself also, because it's shouldn't be just looked at as a kaiju film. It should be looked at as just very good filmmaking and very good cinema. Something that I feel Hollywood is lacking sorely. I mean, you got a few, you know, hits, but the rest are just it's just sad. I mean, let's face it. Marvel is pretty much Disney. In fact, is becoming. Yeah, this is sad, but this reinforced my faith in films, cinema, basically, and I'm just so glad about that. So, with that being said, this film is, as Donnie Winter once said, this is one of the best Godzilla films out there, and it's a modern one, and that's what's crazy. I just love that, knowing that it one day will be a classic, be a masterpiece. I feel it's going to be up to that point of masterpiece uh, element because it feels like that. But as someone said, I'm probably jumping the gun, and I'm about to say something that's really going to jump the gun with some people. And this is brought to my attention by another YouTuber, Anthony Jordan, and he brought out about if this film was to be, it was to get in the category of a nomination, Academy Award, an Oscar. I thought to myself, well, that wouldn't be too far fetched, although some people can't see past the Kaiju, Godzilla, to think that this would warrant a Best Picture nomination. Not necessarily in the foreign category. I'm talking about the actual award over here nominated. But as I say, some people can't see past the monster to say that it can't be warranted to be nominated. I'm just like, that shows how you're not getting it. That shows right there. You're not as a film goer as I am, as let alone individuals who are, and they can see a very well crafted art being broadcast to you, being presented by you, being presented to you. But hey, that's besides the point. That's my opinion. If this was to get a nomination, Best Picture nomination in the Oscars, hey, and not in a foreign category, I mean, hey, that'd be a achievement to me because I feel it earns that. But hey, besides the point, all I'm saying is -1, very very good film, and I hope it does get the accolades and the praise that it does, which it is. But I hope it gets more for that. So, but on to something else, and this is something that I usually do when it does come in, which is, you know, something that I've ordered, and I like to share it with you. So, let's do the unboxing here, which is right here, and came in. What was it? Yes, no, not yesterday. Came in Thursday, about the same time that I was going to see -1. So with that, let us open up, and just to let you know, this is kaiju related, which is cool, which is awesome. Let me hear. Hold up. There we go. And here we go. And they wrap this up pretty well. I like that. That's the thing. You don't want your stuff, whether it be figures or magazines or whatever, come in and they're all bent up. But these are two of the Toho special effects movie authentic visual books, two of them. And what we have here is two of them that I can't remember the name of the movie, but it's one of the Heisei Godzilla. I mean, not Heisei Godzilla, they say Mothra films characters. And here's one of them, which is the Mothra 1997 version. You know, that's one of them. And one of the creatures that's one of the creatures that he fight or she fight or no he fights. Yeah, I think it's she or he because one of the sexes change. You know, the gender change. But anyway, yes, this is Dag Hurrah. Yeah, Dag. I think it is pronouncing it that Dag yeah, Dagora. Yes, very unique creature. You know, kaiju phase there, and I like that. You know, I mean, but you know these books. I can't say books; they're magazines more likely. You know, but these really break down and show the behind the scenes of different the different ways these kaiju's, whether it be puppetry or suits, and I just love collecting these things, and I need to collect more of them because there's still some out there I haven't gotten, but I'm doing it slowly but surely. But when I do, hopefully I'll collect them all. But if I don't, you know, hey, so be it. But yeah, that's these that came in, and as I say, kaiju related, and that's the coolest thing. I just love kaiju's, but I also love when it's projected in the good cinema format or anything that tells a good story, just like minus one. But but that being said, I will say fondue, not fondue. That's a fond farewell to all of you, and I hope y'all have a great day. And as I always say in my signature, taking off here, I always say, you know, stay safe, be positive, or is it stay safe, be positive? I can't remember. See, I'm losing my mind, but no, I'm not losing my mind. Sometimes I tend to forget. Now, no, it's called be safe, be patient, and always keep that kaiju love alive. Because if it wasn't for us, it wouldn't be around.